This message is brought to you by Avocado Mattress.
Avocado Mattress is inviting you to come lie down. And if healthy, comfortable sleep matters to you, this is one organic brand worth knowing. Avocado mattresses are crafted with natural materials, organic latex, organic wool, and organic cotton, designed to be naturally cooling, incredibly supportive, and long-lasting. They're certified organic by GOTS and meet MadeSafe standards for safety without sacrificing comfort. Avocado mattresses come in 5 comfort levels, from firm to medium and ultra plush, a feel for every body. Come lie down. Feel what certified organic actually feels like in person. Just visit avocadogreenmattress.com to find an avocado experience center or premier retailer near you. Shop the Labor Day sale now and get up to 20% off at avocadogreenmattress.com or select retailers nationwide. That's avocadogreenmattress.com to get 20% off. avocadogreenmattress.com.
This is Fixing Famous People, the podcast where 2 reality television producers pitch solutions to save celebrities in dire straits.
So let's meet this week's guest and find out who they are helping us fix. Dominic,
Christopher?
we have not only a friend, we have a Fixie Award presenter.
Oh, is it Judi Dench? Is Judi Dench our guest today?
Yes, it is. It is the Judi Dench of this podcast. You all know her from her podcast, Voice Notes from the Group Chat, which I heard a lot of people signed up for after we had her on here last time.
It's true.
Caitlin, Hillary, Amanda, Melanie, Rosen. Thank you for being here.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for having me. What a thrill, what a joy, what an honor.
Yes.
Thanks
First
for being
of all,
here.
for the record, Caitie looks absolutely nothing like Judi Dench. All due respect to the dame being sex pot in her own right. Just want to make sure we're clear about that. Caitie is like grandchild age to Judi Dench, if not great grandchild. Secondly, as you might have noted by Christopher's introduction, the Fixie that she won, am I wrong that it was for best middle name, or is the award just named after her?
Have you won a Fixie
I
Award?
don't know. I think it was just named after me.
You just are the
Yeah, it's just
Because
my
you have
namesake
so
award.
many. Yeah.
middle names that like you're the one that presents it every year.
Yeah, Caitlin
Let's look
Ham
at-
Rosen. Can't
Yeah.
beat that.
Did you do CCB with us?
Yes,
When
that was her
Candace
first
Cameron,
one.
You're right.
Yeah,
I understand that I have a problem with memory.
That was
By
a long
memory,
time
I mean
ago.
cannabis, but did it win episode of the year?
It was
No, I don't think so.
nominated for
Yeah.
episode of the year. So she's also
Yeah.
a Fixie Award nominee.
Just,
she was
not
beat
a
out.
winner.
Sadly,
Right.
she was
Not a
beat
winner.
out by our patron saint, Hilaria Baldwin, with
yeah.
Deanna Chang.
Of course.
You know,
So
and if
in
there's
many
one to lose
ways-
to, why not? You know,
Truly.
that's one
So
to lose
really,
to.
you're not the Judi Dench. You're more like the Diane Warren, actually, of this podcast. Like, so nominated, but just
A legend.
Yeah, really. Like, you are a legend.
Iconic.
There's an award named after you, which is sort of like Diane Warren's honorary Oscar, but there's
Yeah.
you have yet to win, and you are a true legend here. Interesting.
Well,
Interesting.
thank you.
A true legend. Anyway, speaking of legends.
Speaking of legends, in the pantheon of teen heartthrobs, I think that Chad Michael Murray ranks pretty high, especially for modern times. You know,
Correct.
like, when I hear the word heartthrob, I think like David Cassidy and Leif Garrett, like or Keith Partridge. I don't know, because that's like where it was
Dominic.
coined back then. No, when you hear, like, no one uses the word heartthrob to describe these men anymore. But he's one of them. Like, he
for
and
sure.
a couple of other, the Home Improvement Boys, the Backstreet
Jonathan
Boys at the
Thomas.
same time. These were all the heartthrobs of the era.
He's like Joey Lawrence territory, Dominic. I don't want to bring him up in here, but
Absolutely.
like he's very Joey
Yeah.
Lawrence
Because you're
for the
afraid
millennials.
I'll get an erection in front of Caitie. Is that why you don't want to bring it up?
Oh,
Katie,
that's off screen. Go for it.
I'm going to close my
Yeah.
camera. It
Please,
won't
if
be
there's
for long.
Of
Here it
any
comes.
person, P.S. of any person that we've ever had on this show, Caitie is absolutely the safest person for you to get an erection in front of. I just feel that she would just take it well.
Well,
What
now
am I
I'm going to
wrong?
get one on purpose. Let me open Twitter. So, yeah, he's absolutely Joey Lawrence territory. Does not, with all due respect to Chad Michael Murray, it does not have the sexual magnetism of Joey Lawrence. I will say that. Although many millions of women and men would dispute that. Because I'm going to say this about Chad Michael Murray. Like I know that he has done some stuff recently, which I just haven't seen, which we'll talk about. I have not laid eyes on him in what feels like at least 15 years. I'm going to say something we rarely say about anyone on this podcast because we're vicious cunts. He's aged pretty well.
Oh my God, he really has.
Yeah. And again, normally when you see someone for the first time after a minute, you're like, whoa, like that'll happen with anybody. But I looked at him and I just went,
like, oh,
wow. Yes. Oh, in fact.
Or Joey Lawrence. Whoa.
So sorry, Stu.
Before we take a walk down Chad Michael Murray lane, it is time to play the middle name game. That's where we ask Christopher and our guests to guess the middle name of the person that we're fixing. This week, however, the middle name is right there. It might as well be his first name. Chad Michael is the Sarah Jessica of this podcast. Whatever are we to do? And so I racked my brain.
Is that his real name, by the way?
Chad Michael Murray is his birth certificated biological name. Chad is a Virgo. He was born August 24th, 1981 in Buffalo, New York, home of our favorite comedian, Dame Erin Bagwell. He's 44 years old. And so that's the information you would have known, which now we do have, but what to do? So I went back to that era. And the moment you brought up Chad Michael Murray, the very first thing I thought of was, who is that other guy that I always confused him with? And I couldn't remember his name. And I knew that he was on Sequest DSV. And it was the late Jonathan Brandis. Remember Jonathan Brandis?
Oh, yeah.
He was in Sequest DSV. He always reminded me of Chad Michael Murray. I would always confuse it to him. He was too a heartthrob of the time. And I remember I had to be in college when this movie came out. I was. When the movie Ladybugs came out, starring Rodney Dangerfield as a soccer coach and Jack Kay as an assistant coach. But I remember my senior year of college in 1993, it made what we would now call the streamers or the cable. And Jonathan Brandis played this boy who disguised himself as a woman to play on the girls' hockey team. It was sort of like a teenage Tootsie. I don't remember why he needed to do this, but he did it and instantly sort of became iconic. So what we will do today is try to guess the middle name for Jonathan Brandis. And P.S., he was sort of the fourth or fifth choice, but everyone who was associated with Chad Michael Murray, who we could have guessed, we'd already guessed. Like, I wanted to go into Freaky Friday, but we'd already done Lindsay Lohan. Like, we'd already
nothing to see there.
Done, it was a lot. There was a lot. Jamie Lee Curtis. I mean, whatever. So, and it's got to be someone people know. So Jonathan Brandis was the best I could do. Jonathan Gregory Brandis, born April 13th, 1976 in Danbury, Connecticut. He passed away, however, in the year 2003 when he was 27. Were he alive today, he would be, oh my word, he'd be 50 years old, my age group. So he's a little bit older than Chad Michael Murray. So Jonathan, did I just say his middle name, by the way?
Middle name, yeah. You said Gregory.
My God. What on earth? I don't think I've ever done that before.
No, you have never done it. And but I watched Caitie hear it and she was like, I
have never done that before.
Can you go to someone? Can you go to like Sophia Bush or someone in like One Tree Hill? I was about to say, we're going to Sophia Bush because I was unsure. I mean, I know people will know who she is, but I did not know that they were married in real life for 5 months. Year. 5 months. 5 months? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Sophia Bush.
I think the divorce was official after a year, but like they were only actually married.
Yeah. Sure. Sophia Bush, by the way, if you don't know who she is from One Tree Hill, you definitely know who she is from Chicago Fire. Or no, what's the police version of Chicago Fire? Chicago Cops. Chicago with the PD. Scientologists. Chicago PD. Head up by Scientologist Jason Beggy.
I was going to say people would know her from her current lesbian relationship with a professional soccer player.
And what is the name of that soccer player?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Unclear.
It's either Ashlyn Harris or Ashlyn Harris's ex-wife.
One of them.
I cannot believe I just said John. I can't go Gregory Brandis. R.I.P. I was hoping to have a 5-minute conversation, but you blew it. See, this is what happens when I don't smoke pot before we're recording. So we're going to do this and then I'm going to smoke.
You're all out of whack.
Memory,
Yeah.
I smoke to improve my memory, listeners. I should be studied. I cannot believe I just said that. Okay.
God.
Okay.
Sophia, and P.S. I almost just said her middle name. Sophia
And her
Bush.
partner is Ashlyn Harris. That was right. Thank God.
There it is on the same page that I'm on right now. And I could have answered that question on my own.
Okay.
All right. I'm smoking weed right now. One moment. I hope that was ASMR.
So dumb.
Sophia Bush is 44 years old. She was born July 8th, 1982. What's before cancer? I always forget.
No, it's cancer. July 8th is cancer.
It is. She's cancer.
Yeah.
Because you're a cancer and Leo is after you. So
I'm at the very end of cancer, though. Like that day it changes.
Sophia and Bush are her birth certificated biological names. She was born in Pasadena, California. Again, she's 44 years old. What is Sophia Bush Murray Hughes's last name? Those were her husbands, her ex-husbands, before she went all
Okay.
sporty.
On the scale of Dominick Pupa gettability, what are we looking at?
Superbly gettable.
I'm
Okay.
going to say Jessica.
I'm 8.5 would be it, by the way. The perfect amount of gettability, isn't it?
Okay, Jessica, you say.
8.5.
Katie says Jessica. I'm going to say
Jessica.
Sophia Nicole Bush.
These are both wonderful guesses. It is Sophia Anna Bush.
I was going to say Anna, and then I was
I
going to
got-
say Annalise, and then I was going to say Elise, and I was like, none of these are right. I need to say, I swear to God.
I really was communicating with you telepathically, and I'm not joking. I'm like, you're going to say Anne, and I'm going to start clapping and say Anna. It's a win. I really thought that was going to happen.
I literally was like Anna, Annalise, Elise, and then I was like, Elise is not an 8.5, and then I literally was like, it's Nicole.
Wow.
God damn it. God fucking damn it.
We
I almost had it.
are 35 minutes into the podcast, and all we've done is butcher several middle names. Thank you for coming this week. Where's Shelley? Goodbye. Chad Michael Murray, I don't know that he would come to me anywhere other than One Tree Hill.
Of course.
Like I don't know where he's coming to anyone other than that, but
Wow.
I'm the
We live
eldest of
such
the
different
three.
lives.
Oh my God. Where in Canada did he crawl out first, Katie Rosen?
Well, specifically Nova Scotia, because that's where Sullivan's Crossing is filmed and takes place. And that is his current show that he's on. But also, he's been doing Hallmark for a while.
Yeah.
He's like, he did some of the Netflix Christmas movies. He did that one with Brooke Shields, Mother of the Bride, recently, and Miranda Cosgrove.
But
The
I
Freaky
mean,
Friday reboot.
well, sure. I know. I mean, for you, what is his origin? Because he only came to me
Oh, Gilmore Girls.
as the crown prince of the CWWB UPN era. Like he
sure,
was.
yes. Sorry.
He's
so
that guy. He's the
Gilmore
Prince Charming
Girls was
of
his
everything.
first big role, and that is the first place I saw him. And then it was right on to like Cinderella Story, One Tree
Yeah.
Hill. I was in it from the beginning.
With a quick season stop in Dawson's Creek on the way to One Tree
Yes,
Hill.
Which I
So-
don't remember at all.
Neither
And I
do I.
almost want to go back and rewatch to like see him
I
on
know.
Dawson's Creek.
Yeah, I don't
'Cause,
remember
like,
that at all.
I don't remember that at all. And I remember watching Dawson's Creek like religiously. So I need to really go back. Anyway.
Mm.
Well, he was
Gilmore
only
Girls
there for
tracks.
one season, and his character's name was Charlie Todd, if that's ringing any bells.
It's
But
not.
like,
No.
this man went from Gilmore Girls to Dawson's Creek to One Tree Hill. I feel like that frog that was the logo for the WB
Yeah.
is like his uncle or something. Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
truly like where
Yeah.
are you going? Like he's always there.
But I'm sorry, he's bankable in that area.
Oh, yeah.
And this is the
No
thing.
shade
like,
on this, by the way. I would
No.
wish I was the fucking prince of the WB in the early in the aughts.
the Jonathan Taylor Thomases of the world and the like Tiger Beat people, like they walked so he could run is what
Oh,
he
yeah.
was the
Yeah.
millennial version of like those 80s, like what was the Jason Priestley? What was right? Like those, what
Yeah,
was
like the
90210,
90210,
yeah.
sure.
like those, he's the new wave. He was the millennial wave of that.
Yeah,
100%.
for sure.
Everyone had the poster of him. Like
Yeah.
when we fixed Orlando Bloom, we talked about how I said everyone had that one poster of Orlando Bloom. It was like a poster of Orlando Bloom, and then there was the poster of David
Michael
Beckham, where he had
Okay.
his shirt off. The third of those is a poster of Chad Michael Murray that like everyone had.
This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. Ever feel like you're being pushed or pulled in more directions than you can even begin to process? When life demands more than you can give at work, in your relationship, or at home, Talkspace can help. Talkspace provides convenient online access to therapy, psychiatry, and mental health support. Just answer a few questions online and Talkspace will match you with a licensed provider in less than 2 days, with some even offering same-day appointments. Chat with a therapist over live video, audio, or messaging so you can get mental health support that fits your lifestyle and schedule. No taking time off work, no commuting to an office, and no waiting room. Just support that meets you right where you are. Best of all, Talkspace is covered by most major insurance plans with an average copay of $15. Get space when you need it with Talkspace. And now you can get $80 off your first month with promo code SPACE80 when you go to Talkspace.com. Get $80 off your first month with promo code SPACE80 at Talkspace.com. That's Talkspace.com.
I also feel like it's important that he was like a piece of the Lindsay Lohan Hilary Duff feud when he took Hilary Duff to the Freaky Friday premiere, and it was like he didn't realize that there was a feud, and it just like made things so much worse. And he just was like, "Yeah, we're friends. We're working on a movie together. I'll bring you to the premiere of my other movie."
And Hilary was like, "You better fucking bring me to Freaky Friday premiere, I'm sure."
And then Lindsay freaked out.
Rightfully so.
So wait, were Chad and Lindsay, I mean, they were a thing in the movie. Were they a thing in real life during Freaky Friday?
I don't think so. It wasn't it wasn't Chad and Hilary together. It was just Hilary being at the premiere at all.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that they were a
No,
couple.
not him and Lindsay Lohan. I don't think.
But anyway, okay, we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah,
But
sorry.
Gilmore Girls, obviously touchstone program. That's a star maker. Then he's on Dawson's Creek, huge show at the time. Humongous.
Even though we don't remember him on it.
Even though we don't remember him at all.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think when we really get to him is when he is the love interest in Freaky Friday, a perfect film.
Truly.
Where he sings Hit Me Baby One More Time outside of their house because he's in love with who he thinks is Jamie Lee Curtis, but it's really Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis's body. But he thinks that he's in love with Lindsay Lohan's mother, Jamie Lee Curtis, in the movie, and he doesn't care who knows it. And it was a great scene, and he's great in it. And then she has to run out and tackle him to the ground so that no one finds out that he's in love with Jamie Lee Curtis.
And like, not to skip, 22 years into the future, but the thread of him being in love with Jamie Lee Curtis, the way it picked up in the reboot was one of the best parts of that movie.
It was great.
The best part of that movie.
Yeah, it sure was.
Except for Manny Jacinto's cheekbones. Sort of, those were the two highlights for me.
It was great. Okay, so Freaky Friday, he's huge in it, like huge movie.
And also, I didn't mean to cut you off, but
no, it's okay.
I don't like to gloss over. One of my favorite things is a 1-2 punch when we look back at what made these people famous. And Freaky Friday comes out in August of 2003 and One Tree Hill debuts in September of the same year. So this is where the phrase white hot comes from.
Yeah.
Additionally, it's not uncomfortable because he's actually white. So I prefer to use it for someone Caucasian.
Emphasis on white. Yeah.
Thankfully, he's both white and hot.
But like, this is when Lindsay Lohan can do no wrong. This is like her at her peak. And it's also like Jamie Lee Curtis just killing it as always. And then he then goes on to then become this big celebrity. So it's like, it's a seminal millennial film, period.
Yeah, this is his life to lose at this point. Like,
and then he also went right into A Cinderella Story, which was also huge.
Humongous. No, but like huge movie for the millennials. Like, it was like the perfect follow-up to Freaky Friday is him doing basically the exact same thing in A Cinderella Story.
Oh, and again, really good movie.
He's done, as we're going to discuss, hundreds of things between then and now. But this is his peaky era, and it was more than 20 years ago. And so you're wondering, like, why in the Brad Pitt aren't you still... Why didn't you transfer over and stay like as large? Because sometimes when we're fixing people, they're like near death. He's not near death career wise, but he's just not what 2003 us would have thought is that this is going to be a leading man for the rest of our lives. And then it just didn't.
So it seems like he like started to get a little overwhelmed by the hugeness of like the attention
Sure.
on him. And then when he turned 25, he recommitted himself to Christianity. So, and he also apparently has a little bit of agoraphobia. So he like couldn't go places, and he like would he would like go to Miami for an event
because
like,
he's
wouldn't be able
afraid
to
of
leave his room.
spiders. I don't even understand.
No, that's arachnophobia.
I know. Sorry.
So I think it was like the agoraphobia and the Christianity, and he's like, let's pull back a little bit.
He was pumping the brakes. He was like, I'll do a Lifetime movie or do again after Cinderella Story. And like, obviously he does One Tree Hill is also a humongous show.
Humongous. Like,
and it
truly,
does seem like the showrunner of that show is like a demon from hell.
Yeah.
So not a great experience, probably.
That's why he was recommitting to Christianity. He's like, I've seen too much. You know what I mean? He was
so he has agoraphobia and Christianity.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not categorizing it as an illness, but what is funny is that
I do think it's like two factors that led to him like pulling back.
Yeah,
I'm afraid to leave my house. I'm agoraphobic because of Christianity only. I'm afraid to leave my house. So I'm sort of like the Chad Michael Murray of West 225th Street when you think about it.
And people are always saying that.
Yeah, they really are. One Tree Hill is so big. But again, it's one of those shows where you're like stuck on it and you can't really do anything. Like he was in the movie House of Wax. Remember that? That was a movie that was promoted heavily on MTV.
Oh my God, I did know that. I did know that.
Certainly never saw that.
Paris Hilton. It was like a horror movie. It was like a body horror thing with Paris Hilton and all that. I remember that being like a definitely like marketed towards teens at the time.
Oh yeah.
But like he doesn't really do like many other things while he's doing One Tree Hill.
No.
Like he's in a few things, but it's like that's his bread and butter and he's on that show forever. In his Instagram bio is like God and family first. That's the first thing it says in his Instagram bio. And so
does Christianity allow him to keep his 3 Teen Choice Awards, or do we think that's did he have to give those up?
I want to say yes. Also, I do feel like it's important to note that he has just like a staggering number of credits. Like hasn't ever stopped working.
No, but like very few of those things are things that any of us know.
I get, except for, well, unless you watch Hallmark like I do, in which case he's never sort of left my life personally. And also he was in Agent Carter, which was such a good show, very short-lived, but I really loved every episode.
Yeah.
By the way, I misspoke earlier, and you know I'm a stickler for accuracy. He's actually won 4 Teen Choice Awards out of an amazing 13 nominations. So
he's also written 2 books.
Really?
One is a romance novel and one is a graphic novel.
Wow.
Are they good?
Graphic
do you own
novel?
them?
That doesn't
I
sound
do not
very...
own them. I have not read them.
Wait, guys, he was in A Medea Christmas.
Yeah, he's done like so many random things. He just keeps working.
This list, by the way, of Hallmark movies from before and during COVID is truly like between Lifetime, Hallmark, and GAC. It was Right Before Christmas, Love in Winterland, Sand Dollar Cove, Toying with the Holidays, Angel Falls Christmas, and Christmas on Windmill Way.
Okay, I actually want to say Road to Christmas from 2018 is one of my favorite Hallmark Christmas movies.
Oh, that's what kicked it off. That's what kicked it off. I apologize for leaving it out.
Fun.
Wow.
He also was on 8 episodes of Riverdale.
I noticed that, and I don't remember him on that too. And my ex-husband was addicted to it, so I'd seen so many episodes. The only thing I remember from it was Veronica owned a bar and I couldn't connect at all. It was like, she's literally a junior in high school and she owns a place that serves alcohol. And her dad was the hottest guy in town because it was Mark Consuelos. He was hotter than hotter than Archie. It didn't make sense.
Ding dong. When you see the two of them in person, like Kelly and Mark, like they are, you fall on the ground how beautiful they both are. For real.
A billion
for
percent.
real.
1,000,000,000%.
For real. I was in shock whenever I saw them in person. It was like, wow. Like, wow. Here's the thing is it's like he kind of has stayed on the wave of like the millennial nostalgia. Like I was a heartthrob in the 00s and like that has done him well because he like pops up on like Scream Queens as like some random character that you're like, okay, that's Chad Michael Murray. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's all these like God only knows what his character was in A Medea Christmas. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
sure he was like this little like white boy, like little like heartthrobby boy coming to, you know what I mean? Like he kind of has like capitalized on the nostalgia before present day when like the millennial heartthrob nostalgia is like a huge deal and it's so marketable. So he has like flexed that muscle a lot.
It is very a brand when you're looking at his credits. Like it's very, his choices seem very deliberate. This is not the Kidman filmography, which, you know, we go from like Stepford Wives to The Hours to whatever the fuck she wants, to her saying the word "what" in every movie on Netflix. Like we go everywhere with her.
And like, even
but it's very deliberate.
He loves a role where he could easily be chopping wood in a white tank top.
Correct.
Now, and I want one departure from that. And did you? I forgot that he was in this. I'd only seen the movie one time, but he was in the movie Fruitvale Station, which was Ryan Coogler's first movie.
Yeah.
It won a lot of festival awards. Michael B. Jordan was in it. It was based on a true story about someone who was killed by a cop,
like the cop
at a BART station. He's the cop that, spoiler alert, kills Michael B. Jordan in Fruitvale Station. Like real, like this is a fix acting, you know, like out of nowhere. It's like you're in the edgiest true crime drama of the year probably, and launching the careers of literally everyone involved with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and
I mean, it was a
like
critical
the biggest name in
movie.
that, maybe, which is crazy at the time.
At the time, the only person in the cast whose name you would have recognized at the time would be Octavia Spencer.
Right.
And this was, well, no, you would know her because this was several years after The Help. So, yeah. But weird, right? Like the weirdest one, like a Medea Christmas, Fruitvale Station, and 900 Christian holiday movies. It's pretty insane.
And he has done a few of these. Like him going in Riverdale is like a perfect thing for him because it's like, oh, like KJ Apa and all these like new heartthrobby people.
But like Skeet Ulrich was in it, you know, like he was in. It's like
all these names.
Yeah, there was the
vapors.
All the parents, I feel like, in Riverdale were like millennial heartthrobs.
Yeah, like people we loved. Yeah. So it's like that was good, but then like to have him be in Fruitvale Station, and then he also played Ted Bundy in Ted Bundy, the American Boogeyman.
He was in one of like a 2021 movie with Bruce Willis, which was probably in that like last phase.
Sad.
Yeah, sad.
Is it the one that's called Bad Men Must Bleed?
Oh my God, is it? Probably.
Oh wait, and he's in Mother of the Bride.
He did a bunch. He did Killing Field and Fortress with Bruce Willis. I wonder if there's just like they had a relationship and they just kept doing two-handers together where Bruce Willis didn't have to speak very much.
Maybe. Yikes. I was wondering why I hadn't heard of this Ted Bundy movie. Like I was very surprised because it seems like something we would know. This film was released theatrically as a one-night showing by Fathom Events, and then Redbox released the film on DVD.
Oh no!
In 2021.
Well, see, that's like,
there's the answer to that question.
This is the thing. He is trying to do other roles. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I think he's over doing Hallmark.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's like, get
but
me
he's
out of.
Still doing Hallmark.
Sure.
I think I think he's just like, let me do any movie.
No,
and a Hallmark movie.
He needs guidance. He needs us. He needs guidance.
Yeah.
Ted Bundy, American Boogeyman, currently holds a 0% on Rotten.
But I feel like you do 2 Hallmark movies a year, and that's only a month of work. You know,
I swear to God, I thought you just said, but you do too, meaning that I have a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. That is exactly what I thought you were saying. So, but you do too, and I was like, "Excuse me, you were a coveted guest. How dare you?"
Dominic, what percentage do you have on Rotten Tomatoes?
I'm invisible on Rotten Tomatoes by my own choice. I will say that based on the 9 reviews for American Boogeyman, the average review is 3.3 out of 10, but it's still rated a 0.
Tough.
That's rough. Because he is like, again, he needs to work. He has kids, right? Isn't he married with his wife and kids?
3 kids. And his wife, an actress in one of my favorite movies of all time, Fired Up. She's the lead.
What is this
Fired Up?
movie
Isn't
about?
that like a cheerleading
It
thing?
is about 2 high school football players who decide to go to cheerleading camp because they've hooked up with every girl at their school, and they decide at cheer camp they will find more girls to hook up with. and the main girl is Chad Michael Murray's wife. It's
Stop.
a perfect movie. I will not hear any other things.
More perfect than Freaky Friday?
To
How
me,
dare
yes. It also co-stars Haley Marie Norman, one of Chelsea's friends. And when I met her at the Maritime screening, I told her about how much I love Fired Up, and she did.
And she was like,
surprised.
okay. And she was like, okay. I love it.
Caitie, tell us about Sullivan's Crossing. And the reason I don't know this is because when it comes to Canadian television, which is where this is produced, and it's been, I guess it's in the 4th season. I've never heard of the show.
It is. It's on
doesn't mean
Netflix.
anything.
It's available. It is also available in the States, not just in Canada.
Tell us
But
about it,
let me-
because he is a
let me tell
lead
you.
role on this for 4
He sure
seasons.
is.
Okay.
He absolutely is. Okay, so it's like big city doctor from Boston has like some sort of a medical incident happen, so she has to like take some time away. So she goes back to tiny town in Nova Scotia where her estranged father runs a campground.
Oh,
She
I love the
hasn't
word
seen the fa-
estranged.
And it's Scott Patterson from Gilmore Girls, Luke.
Okay.
So he runs this campground. She goes back. She hasn't seen him since him and her mom got divorced and she went away.
Oh,
And she had
brother.
this like new stepfather, turns out. And like he's an alcoholic. And she like blamed him, but it turns
Atta
out
girl.
he, the like new stepfather was like keeping her away, whatever. And so Chad Michael Murray is the like handyman around this town or whatever.
And he comes and
But
lays pipe.
Turns out he like used to be like some big fancy lawyer, but he just like his wife died. And so he had to get out of the city. So now he just like lives in this small town and she's there and she's reconnecting with her dad and she meets this guy. And he's of course always chopping wood or like fixing things.
Yeah, like he always is like greased up.
Yeah, but she has her like boyfriend from the city who like comes back to find her. And so that's kind of the love triangle for the
Love
first
that.
2 seasons.
It's giving like a series of a Hallmark movie without Christmas in it. Do you know what I mean?
No,
It's
look,
very like that.
it's-
Yeah.
It is. I mean, it is a Hallmark series, basically.
Yeah.
Unofficially, but it is that exactly that energy. And it's
His character's
Great.
name is Cal, by the way, which I'm saddened
Short
to
for
report is short for
California.
California. Yeah.
No.
So
No.
this is a pass for me.
part of his
Pass
storyline
as in
is
Pasadena, if we're going to go that way. Okay.
part of his storyline is that his relationship with his parents is also estranged and that his dad has sort of untreated mental illness.
No.
And
So
who are his parents? The Carolinas, but we're calling them something different, aren't we? I'm going to take
no, they
this
had
joke
like
to the
normal
grave.
names, I think.
Not his name is Cal, short for California.
Short for California.
Absolutely.
California Jones.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with Denise Richards
I
portraying
knew you
Dr.
were going to say
Christmas
Christmas
Jones.
Jones. I knew. I almost said not. I literally said Christmas. I was ready, forming the words to say Christmas Jones. out loud.
Literally nuclear physicist Dr. Christmas Jones.
Of course.
Oh my.
Anyway, so it's very like it's a very cozy show.
Sure.
You know, like guests come in and
Yeah.
out. And there's like different things that like threaten the campground. They're gonna go to business, and there's like a fancy resort that's getting built nearby. And there's like all kinds of like, you follow all the like other various townspeople as well. And there's always some sort of love triangle with like the main girl and Chad Michael Murray and then like some other guy.
Huh.
So it's like a very dramatic, but like easy to put on in the background kind of show.
Which movie is the stripper movie?
The Merry Gentleman.
The Merry Gentleman.
hmm
Got it. Because I
Mary is
remember
in Merry
that being
Christmas, right? Not Mary, like a
Yeah,
Mary
Mary, like
gentleman. Like,
Mary,
is he a
like-
gay stripper?
No,
No, like,
Mary,
have a
they're
fun time,
happy to
yes.
take their clothes off.
Oh,
like, because I remember that being like a headline as being like Chad Michael Murray's
Yes.
like bearing it all in the Merry Gentleman, like because he's
Yeah, it was a big
like,
deal when he moved over to the Netflix holiday universe.
Yeah, and then he's in Freakier Friday also, and
on
that's
Netflix, people fuck under the mistletoe.
Yeah,
Unlike
they do.
Gak, where it's just
the
a kiss
scale,
on the
right?
cheek.
Exactly. You have Candace Cameron Bure over here with Gak,
Mhm.
and then you have
Yeah.
Hallmark in the middle, then Lifetime, and then Netflix with Chad Michael Murray.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's
at the other
worldwide,
end of the
baby.
spectrum.
Yeah, because I'm seeing the photos from this movie where he's a Christmas stripper, and
I
like
think they're stripping to save a bar.
and like body
If I
be
remember
banging.
correctly.
I'm sorry to say, but
Huge.
like
Oh, he is a POA, a hot one at that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
like he really got in shape for this thing. Like he is incredible. Like he looks
he
so
had like
good.
a short profile with the cut where they like, they like went on like a stayed around New York or whatever. And there's a whole section about how they like pass an ice cream truck and he looks at it longingly, but he can't have ice cream because it's hard to maintain abs in your 40s.
No, he can't do that.
This is the thing about Chad Michael Murray. He is a sex symbol, there is no doubt. And body be banging, also bulge be bopping in a lot of these photos. I'm going to say it.
Not bulge be bopping.
Banging bod and a bopping bulge. That thing's bopping up and down.
I'm picturing a bop it.
Oh
Yeah,
God,
bop
no!
it.
We need
Spin it.
a new one.
Pull it.
Bumping, bulge be
Twist
bumping.
it.
Let's just say bumping. Bulge be bruising. Oh yeah, this is leaving a bruise. Bulge be bruising.
Oh, brother.
Well, you had to bring up Bop
brother.
It, Caitie, so we had to get edgier like Netflix.
That's what I was picturing.
Bulge be bopping. And also, he gives me full sex symbol, but literally in any decade but the one that we're in right now. Like he's
Correct.
giving me 70s, 80s, 90s, and aughts. He could be a sex symbol in any of those times, but he doesn't look like a modern sex symbol, which is probably what is sexiest about him.
And I also feel like he's like seems like he's a very earnest person.
Yes. And you never see him like hobnobbing with other celebrities ever.
No, he
he's
just,
so
I feel like
Christian.
wants to like be coaching his son's football team or whatever.
Yes. And he's like, I'm so upset that every millennial woman throws her panties at me whenever I go coach my son. You know what I mean? Like, he's like, all the moms of the kids that I'm coaching, like, want to fuck me while I'm like making their sons
But I
do
just
like
love
the
my
V
wife so
formation
much.
and Mighty
Yeah.
Ducks. You know what I mean? Like, he's like,
He is so cute. So he's married to someone named Sarah Romer, who I'm not
Yes.
familiar with, but she is
She is an
actress.
And I know her from
In
only
Fired
that one
Up.
thing.
in Fired Up.
Well, anyone else might know her as a supporting character in Disturbia.
Oh.
She's been in the movies Asylum, Fired Up, Walking Madison, and The Con Artist. These didn't even make the P-Town movie
No.
list, unfortunately. She's quite lovely. I might add.
Slam.
Yeah, she is very pretty.
She's also a model.
He's stuck. Like he's doing fine, but like we don't. Fine
like,
is not good enough for us. You know what I'm
And
saying?
when was Fruitvale Station? That was like a long time ago.
Oh yeah, it was a
right?
while ago now.
That was like 2013. Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
while
Yeah.
ago.
I feel like maybe it's time to go back.
He's
Yeah.
done
Serious
so
acting.
many. He's done so many self fixes. Fruitvale would be one. Being a stripper would be another.
Freakier
what is-
Friday.
Freakier
Like
Friday,
that was
like
a big
rebooting
deal
an
to
old
have him
character.
come back
Yeah.
with them and like them
Yeah.
all be together. Like that was a great like reintro. Like for someone like me that's not getting to the Merry Gentleman stripper movie, like I'm seeing him on Freakier Friday and
Freakier
being like,
Friday.
oh my God, like look, he looks great. And like
And
you're
he
like
did
happy
a great
for
job
him.
of still being in love with Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yes, it
in
was
that
great. He
movie.
did a great job. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say when he talks about Sullivan's Crossing, talks about it like, I mean, obviously it's the project he's actively working in, so he's going to be positive. But he's like, I was like praying for a project like this where it's something that the whole family can watch together. And it's like steady,
Yeah.
they're on their 4th season. He just wanted something maybe that, he could show his kid.
Yeah, that
I
is
don't
like
know.
not
wants
Ted
his, like-
Bundy, American
Right, yeah,
Killer, or whatever it
exactly.
was called.
Exactly.
The American Boogeyman.
And like
Boogeyman.
Scott Patterson, I feel like has had some like tough times in the media, and he got himself off that show. So
Yeah.
I guess spoiler alert, but this 4th season's basically done, and that was a season 3 thing. So
By the way, if you watched One Tree Hill, it's about Lucas, who's the half brother is Nathan, right?
Nathan,
And he's right. So apparently Jonathan Brandis, oh my God. Apparently Chad Michael Murray, I have Jonathan Brandis' screen up here. I apologize. Plus, why not talk about Jonathan Brandis? We haven't talked about, I can't believe how long Jonathan Brandis has been deceased.
23 years ago.
Yeah, that sucks. Chad Michael Murray was originally supposed to be the bad half brother, not the good one, and specifically said, I want to be the good one because I've been a bad boy recently. So was his character on like Gilmore Girls sort of like
the bad boy.
edge? And that's
Yeah,
why.
yeah.
So when he went over to One Tree Hill, he's like, I don't want to do the bad boy anymore. I want to do.
Yeah, he was like the preppy bad boy at the private school that Rory went to that was like tried to tempt her away from Dean. Her
Interesting.
wholesome, yeah.
Reminded me when I read that about Rue McClanahan and Betty White on Golden Girls, because they were each offered the other role. They wanted Betty to be the slut and for Rue to be the dummy, but they had previously played that exact role on other shows before. Golden
Right.
Girls, where Betty was the slut on Mary Tyler Moore and Rue was the dummy on Maude. So they switched. They asked to switch characters, and history was made.
And he still got to be, the absolute like
He's still
heartthrob
the
of the
star.
show.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, to me, not an avid viewer of One Tree Hill, but like Sophia Bush and Chad Michael Murray are the faces of the show to me. I
Yeah.
don't know. I think there was a bigger female character than Sophia Bush on the show, but I remember Sophia Bush more than anyone else on that show.
Yeah, I mean Hillary Burton.
The Hillary
as
Burton. Yes.
as Peyton,
yes.
yeah. And Bethany Joy Lenz, who, isn't quite as big, but she's
Right.
also there. And she also does a lot of Hallmark. So Hillary
I'm
Burton
ready.
also has done some Hallmark, just not Sophia Bush.
I'm ready to fix.
I'm there. I'm right there.
I'm
with
so
you.
excited.
Okay, here we are.
We've pulled up to the Wax Candle Co. arena. Christopher is out first. Christopher, you bitch. That's
Chad
a new
Michael-
element I just introduced.
Yeah.
You bitch. We're going to ASMR all the features on the show now. They'll be available for your ringtones very shortly.
Chad Michael Murray. CMM. CCB and CMM. We've tried the do a roll. We tried the this. We tried the blank. You know what I mean? We tried all the movie things that we can do. Again, he took his shirt. He was a stripper, a Christmas stripper, and I still wasn't getting to it. I don't need a role for him. What the first thing that he needs to do is cut his hair. It is sapping all of the power out of him. He needs to cut his hair short again. Okay, if you go to the People, Dominic, the article that I know that you're reading from People that said like he was supposed to play the bad brother, the good brother. In the picture on the left that they have at the beginning is his old haircut. That's like the spiky early 2000s, like I'm a hot boy that fucks haircut. And if he had that now, that's the first hurdle because all these pictures I see of him, he is dressed like a Backstreet Boy. He has
Wait.
like,
How short do you want him to go? As short as
Like-
he did when he was on One Tree Hill?
like that, like what Caitie is showing me, like short.
Sure, that would
Short.
be hot.
Like I need it's too approachable and nice. I need him to become a sex symbol again in a real way.
Interesting.
And he needs to be high fashion, and he is so high fashion. And I need to get him out of this like Disney rut that he's in.
He needs to be a little
Steve,
more
that's-
Smith from Sex and the City. Like
Yes,
that
Smith
sort of,
Jared. That's what I need to see from him. Not this long, like
Smith Jared, who also
2013
famously had long hair for at least part of
he
it.
could do it with long hair. I'm not.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm conversing.
Okay.
during
Okay,
the-
It
sorry.
needs to be
Broken
cut.
rule.
No, I need short, like spiky hair, like Matrix. Like think of someone in the Matrix. That's the haircut he needs. Because this long hair is the like 2013. I have like a muscle, long sleeve, muscle tight shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wearing boots and skinny jeans tucked in, and I have a floppy beanie. Do you know what I'm saying? He's that.
Mm.
That's who he is as a person.
I'm wearing that right now.
No, you're not. But like he's stuck in 2013. He's stuck as like an extra in the show Smash. Do you know what I'm saying? Like 2013 New York.
Slam.
He could be so high fashion if he would just cut that hair. And then what I want him to do
He is
is
fucking gorgeous.
open
Jesus.
a men's runway show next season.
Wow.
Oh.
I need body to get back in shape because he does have a model-esque body. It's not too bulky, but it's very fit but it's flat, which is
He's
like what a real
lithe.
runway model needs.
Mhm.
And I want to see like, remember when J-Lo like put the dress back on and came out for the Versace show and we were all obsessed with it?
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
that, where it's like this celebrity is opening and we don't know who it is. And it's Chad Michael Murray and he looks absolutely gorgeous. And then I want him in the front row of all the, similar to the Connor Story, Madonna, Charlie XCX situation. Like I need him at the front row of all the other shows in like Milan Men's Fashion Week or wherever he ends up doing this runway show. And I need him hobnobbing with other celebrities.
Mm.
Just that gets him into like so many rooms where then they give him these other roles that he really wants to do that aren't Ted Bundy, American Boogeyman, that is straight to Redbox. Like he could get another Fruitvale station and we would care if he like had some sex appeal back in the way of like current, not like I'm a dad now and I'm still hot. And like, I need an edge on him a little bit. And the first thing he needs to do again is that haircut. And then runway, baby. And that's my pitch.
I'm not going to do anything to Chad Michael Murray's physical appearance because that's not the kind of person I am. No, I am that kind of person. I'm going to leave him alone physically. I will keep this as brief as possible. Please clear the next 13 minutes. I believe there's been a lot of... Now, I'm not a fan of this project, but I do think that this would serve a lot of purposes, for CMM. Since the Home Improvement reboot hasn't been happening because the sons are all across the map.
Wow.
Recast the sons, put Chad Michael Murray in the Jonathan Taylor Thomas role. It will actually make people who won't watch Home Improvement actually watch Home Improvement and actually pull the same stunts with the, like, bring back Patricia Richardson and Tim Allen, but put 3 people we know-ish in those roles. Have them all be 90s and aughts people. Put Joshua Jackson as one of them as well, but let's put him there. And I just feel like that would be a good role. It will put him back in front of the right people where he would probably get other work. Because no one's denying that he's been working. He's just not, we'll use the word star in quotes, but that's what we're here to do, is to make people more popular. He's just not doing the right things. And that's it. Put him in the Home Improvement reboot as the lead son. Because one of them's in jail, one of them they can't find, and one of them is Jonathan Taylor Thomas. And he's like, I'm done. They actually can find the other one, but he's just not. He hasn't acted since Home Improvement.
Yeah.
And I'll add a little sex appeal. I mean, he'd be the bad boy son. He'd be the one who,
Dominic, I don't hate it.
So many wives, maybe a couple of illegitimate grandchildren that Patricia Richardson's raising while he goes out.
And he gets to keep that hair.
Fucks everyone and he can keep the hair. I'm fine with the wig work, actually, to satisfy Christopher. And that's my pitch. Put him on Home Improvement, the reboot. Will I watch the show? 1 episode of it, because I'm not generally a fan of Tim Allen. I won't even imitate the noise they made on Home Improvement because I feel like I'm triggered by it. But yeah, sure. Give CMM a job. Also, I'm guessing, given what I now know about CMM's proclivities and backgrounds, that he and Tim Allen would get along swimmingly on set. I have a feeling they voted for the same people. So
I don't think so.
Little synergy.
Although I think Chad Michael Murray's really nice, and Tim Allen, all stories I've heard, he's an absolute monster. So
I
think Chad Michael Murray would be like, this man is not walking in the light of the Lord,
Mm-hmm.
I bet Tim Allen gets the best Coke still, though. He might not do it all the time, but he knows. He knows.
Oh my God.
All right, Caitlin.
Okay. Well, as much as I love Chad Michael Murray's hair and wouldn't love to see it cut, hair can always grow back. So I would love to see him on a fashion runway, and I would love to see him staying as far away from Tim Allen as humanly possible.
Slammity slam. Slammity slam.
Nice. Congratulations, Christopher. Yeah. Congratulations. I feel like I just got punched by the nation of Canada, but fine. Congratulations. Open face slap.
However, the thing he actually would do of the two of these is Home Improvement.
Maybe.
You never know.
We're going to see. You never know. Thank you for this win, Caitie.
I mean, great pitch.
Thank you for being here. Where can people find you on the World Wide Web?
I'm around. I haven't recorded an episode of
Could you be a little more specific?
She has a podcast on Patreon called Voice Notes from the Group Chat. She hasn't recorded in a while, but this is going to be a motivator for her to do so.
Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. I just haven't felt like it.
No, yeah. My God. Okay. She's around. You can find her on You're going to see her again presenting the middle name award at this year's Fixie Awards.
Yeah.
So,
and my Instagram is Crozy23, but I don't post. So don't go there either,
You can DM her though.
You absolutely can DM me.
Okay.
If you want to talk about TV, you want to talk about Hallmark, absolutely DM me.
Dominic, where can people find you?
My website's dominterry.com. You can find me on YouTube at Dominick Pupa, on Instagram at Dominick Pupa, really everywhere as Dominick Pupa. Christopher, where can the listeners of this podcast find you on the World Wide Web?
You can find me at the Chris DeRosa. You can find the show at Fixing Famous People, and you can find the Patreon at patreon.com/fixingfamouspeople.
Ooh.
I wish you both well, and as always, where's Shelley? Goodbye.
From lashes for days with the viral Liquid Lash Extensions Mascara to lift and color from their brilliant eye brightener, Thrive Cosmetics is the go-to for amplifying everyday looks. Plus, every product is 100% vegan, cruelty-free, and made with clean, skin-loving ingredients that work with your skin. Amplify your everyday. Go to thrivecosmetics.com/shine26 for an exclusive offer of 20% off your first order. That's Thrive Cosmetics, CAUSEMETICS.com/shine26.